Morning, guys. Ah, crap. Okay, I'm in car number 6. And so they go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first. And I believe those are 1.5, right?
Yes.
Okay. So they are the slower cars. Okay. Okay, guys, today we are at the track.
Sorry guys, there is a car in the gravel track being pulled up now.
And Mazda is doing what premium brands do, right? Premium brands, they bring their cars, book Sepang, and bring you there to enjoy your car. So, and let you drive their cars, let you experience the driving dynamics of these premium cars. Now, a lot of you may say that, oh, Mazda's so expensive, so expensive. Well, we live in a world whereby Proton is selling a 125,000 ringgit car. Why is it so surprising to have Mazda selling a 160,000 premium hatchback? If you park this car next to a VW, you will see why. This is in every bit like a Lexus, like an Infiniti, and it has way better build than a Jaguar. And in terms of material quality, I think it's slightly higher than that of the A-Class. Yep, still not an Audi yet, but very near. Very, very near. In fact, I think it is somewhat better than a VW. Yep, paddle shifters, 2-liter engine, SkyActiv. Very nice. Of course, it's not a turbocharged engine. I mean, all premium brands now, they have turbocharged engines. But we'll wait for the 2.5 turbo to slowly come into Mazda's lineup.
And please keep within the white line on the front straight.
Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. It's my turn.
One out left.
Alright. You have to love the throttle response of Mazda cars. The moment you put your foot down, immediately the car responds.
Okay, now we're in turn 1.
There's no hesitation. And Mazda's gearbox is so clever, there's hardly a need to engage manual. Actually, manual is more for striking people's ego these days. You know, oh, Sepang just resurfaced. Very nice. Let's push it a little bit more. Now, everybody complain it's torsion beam, right? Nonsense. Oh, it flows, man. The car, so nice. Damn. Okay, this guy is not very fast. So keep it neat. Keep it neat. Ease out. That's how you do. Oh, the seats are comfy. The brakes. Let me feel the brakes. Maybe the car is still very new. Right? Oh, automatic. There's a collision warning system. It alarms you when there's someone slower than you up front. Turn 5, keep in there, tidy. I prefer to make a later turn in for turn 6. I don't know why, I just prefer to turn in slightly later. And then transition. Oh, the steering. You can tell when a car is tuned properly, right? For you to drive in a very consistent linear manner. This is turn 7 and 8 where you only need one steering action, technically speaking. You shouldn't be turning your steering wheel at all in 7 and 8. Okay, keep it there.
Please remember,
and then you go to turn 9.
For turn 9.
Brake for turn 9. Yeah, that's where we'll try the brakes. The brakes feel... I mean, put it this way. Of course, this car is still new, so I wouldn't say... it wouldn't be a fair judgment to say the brakes feel a bit vague now, because it's still very new, alright? But given that my previous past experience with Mazdas, I've always said that I wish the brakes can be at least a little bit more like a BMW brake, you know, which is BMW brakes are fantastic. It doesn't feel vague at all, feels good. Alright, at the launch I saw the tires. These are Bridgestone Turanzas, not bad tires. So these are the lines that will confuse a new Sepang guy. And then nice. Of course, we're going at a very slow pace actually.
Remember to brake at the street at the end.
And the seats feel so comfortable. I feel that the side bolster isn't enough
On the brake
for my fat waist.
and turn. And this will be our passing lap.
Okay, so you see, everywhere we're at is a torsion beam. Oh, the front doesn't push. Hoi! Lovely, lovely. See, this is a front wheel drive car. Okay, just now I purposely turned in slightly later and then give it a little bit more steering angle, and then I floor it, and it doesn't push wide. It doesn't want to push wide just now. In fact, the rear dials it in for the front. That's very nice. Okay, a little bit of a heavier braking. Some tire squeals. See, the rear wants to step out instead of the front going out. Wow, this is Megane. So, this is Megane. Lovely. So what it does is that it lets you feel that the car is rotating around the driver. And remember many years ago, the Renault Megane has the same setup. A torsion beam at the back, front wheel drive, very little torque steer. Of course, this one doesn't have the power to torque steer the front. Alright, look at the Mazda gearbox. Mazda gearbox! Freaking clever. So what the gearbox does just now, I was at a high RPM, I ease off the throttle, it goes down, and then until a certain RPM, it drops the gear to maintain the RPM. Clever, clever gearbox. See, I let go of the throttle, then the tail will dial the front in. Ha ha ha! This is enjoyable. This is a car that flows with you. Alright, you drive this on a track, and then you drive the A200, the A-Class A200 with torsion beam. Ha, I tell you, huge difference, man. Huge, huge difference.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Okay, please slow earlier. Please brake at
Very nice.
Slow down the car.
Ah,
Yep, out of the brake. Turn.
Mazda engineers. Jinba itai!
Transition not easy. Round the left.
Jinba itai yo! Lovely.
Okay, for turn 12, we are going to tap the brake a bit because we're going to pace faster. Just see the braking point.
Okay, just now as I was doing the turn, I'm applying throttle
Very nice.
while doing the turn, and then the car immediately downshifts seamlessly.
Very, very nice. How's the crowd?
I didn't even switch off the traction control. Alright, very clever. Very clever transmission.
Okay. Please have put the right finger. We are going to the pit.
No! Are we not swapping, letting 2-liter cars in front?
And change driver.
Fact. Change drivers or more.
Car 10, put on your right signal.
Sad. Sad. We have to change cars now.
Just to make sure that everyone acknowledges the pit entry. Go down. Pit limit is 60.
So they let the 1.5s in front to follow the lead car, and then that sort of sets the pace for all. Alright. But nevertheless, let's try and see
Okay, car 1 to 5.
we can do something different. Alright. Lovely to see Mazda do this. Thank you, Mazda. Thank you, thank you. Again, that's what a premium brand does. Yep. Sepang track day. Lovely. Okay, just did my drive and I just checked. The 1.5 liter is fitted with the Yokohama Blue Earth tires. I mean, as an eco tire, it's not bad. It's really not bad. Yes, you can hear tire screeches pretty early compared to some UHP tires, but it holds its line well. It's not clumsy or all over the place. And the 2-liter engines, they are fitted with the Bridgestone Turanzas. Now, I've heard some more junior, not junior lah, I wouldn't call it junior lah, but I heard some journalists saying that, oh, the 1.5 feels more fun to drive than the 2-liter, blah blah. Well, it's because given the pace that we're driving, in the 1.5 you're pulling your engine speed to the max, and in the 2-liter you're not doing that. And because they structure the convoy to have the 1.5s in front and the 2-liters at the back, so most of the time the 2-liters wouldn't have the opportunity to basically pull it all the way. You see, now they split the convoy. You have the 1.5 together with another car, and then you have the 2-liter with another car. Then the 2-liters will be able to enjoy the drive more. So I think those comments are not true, in the sense that they say the 2-liter is not as fun to drive as the 1.5. It's merely because the convoy was moving at the pace of the 1.5, and in the 1.5 we are all pulling the engine all the way through the ref range, whereas the 2-liters have to back off when during the straights. I mean, if they're able to catch up lah. Alright, so lovely car to drive. The best part would be the fact that I did not switch off traction control. I mean, this is a front wheel drive car. It's not that you want to slide the tail out or anything, but in most of the time, the reason we switch off traction control is to prevent the ECU to cut engine power when you are turning too tight a turn, and then the tires are screeching, and then the engine don't allow you to power down. But that's not the case here, right? As I demonstrated just now, there are so many times whereby I'm negotiating a tight turn, traction control flashing, I put my throttle down. Because I put it in sports mode, the car doesn't cut power. That is amazing, and that's what I love about Mazda's transmission. In fact, the transmission, leaving it in auto mode, is more eager to put itself into action on the track than, let's say, my previous track day experience here is in the 4 Series. The 4 Series actually, if I don't switch off traction control, it will still cut power if I'm negotiating, let's say, turn 9, tight turn, and then I put my power down. These guys don't. That's what makes it fantastic. And that is a Mazda 6, not a 3. I don't have anything to put my camera on. The cars are gone. Alright? Cheers, guys.